We have made a commitment to you, and reflecting back in this year, 2023, with our company here at Onyx Homes, I wanted to talk a little bit about from our perspective as real estate professionals, what has this year really looked like? We talk a lot about the market and what's going on in different programs that make our clients' lives easier, but I want to give you a little bit of a look behind the curtain of how it's felt from our perspective, like I said, as real estate agents and professionals. So 2023 was a year where it seemed like there was way more adversity that we had to go through as agents with our clients through transactions, or even not doing a transaction. And there was just a lot more complexity and adversity for a lot of people that were moving or thinking about moving in the year 2023. And I'm not really entirely sure why that is. I think the reality was that the last 2 years, 2020 through 2022, were crazy hot, insane markets. The economy has shifted completely in a different direction. The economy has slowed. And there are some different pain points that people haven't been facing for the last several years. Those are kind of my thoughts as far as why there was so much adversity or complexity to a lot of people's transactions. Now, it's not to say that that was everybody. It certainly wasn't. Most people had a nice, normal experience buying, selling, investing, at least with our clients. But like I said, 2023 was a year where there just was more than normal. So what I want to share is that I have noticed that over the last 18 months and really the last 3 or 4 years, the real estate business has changed because of the hyper-competitive market that we have been in for quite some time. Consumers, yourself, are demanding a better experience, and you should be. There is so much that happens in one of these transactions, which is why I started with explaining that this year was way more complex than years before. And I think that it's going to continue to get more complex. People are going to have a little bit more adversity when they are making a move over the next handful of years. And I think it really raised the question or put the light bulb on for a lot of consumers, again, people in your shoes, that maybe we shouldn't just hire the first person we talk to for being their real estate agent or the family friend or whatever it might be. We have noticed that people are doing way more homework right now than they really ever have hiring a real estate professional. And that is an amazing thing for us in our business because we always make sure that we are going above and beyond. And a lot of the times, you've probably heard me say this before, we are very rarely the first real estate agent or first company that somebody's talked to. A lot of our business is done online. That's why I make a lot of videos like this and we send emails to our clients. We stay in front of them, keeping you guys educated and notified of what's going on all the time. But that also leads to a lot of people who are maybe having a bad experience that reach out and they find us and they say, hey, this is the type of service that I was looking for in the first place and that you really deserve. So I think that's something that I hope continues selfishly for us because we put so much effort into delivering that luxury experience to all of our clients, but really more so because you deserve it. I've bought and sold property myself personally, and we have helped hundreds of people go through the process. And it is incredible how often that either the agent on the other side of the transaction or the consumer using an agent that doesn't know what they're doing takes a massive, I mean, we're talking about $500,000 minimum to multi-million-dollar purchases or sales and treating it almost as if it's a second thought or it's all the same. And it's really not. So this message is coming from me, from my personal perspective, a little bit different feel than our normal videos, but the consumer definitely deserves better. So I'm curious with either a reply to however you receive this, or if you're watching on YouTube, if you could comment down below, what are the most important things that you look for in an agent when you were looking to hire them? Or if you've had a real estate experience, what was the number one thing you wish was done better? That's my number one question. I'm so curious for the feedback on this. And getting back to my point, I really attribute a lot of our company's success in 2023 to being that we put so much emphasis on protecting our clients and their real estate. Yes, that's our tagline. That's part of the reason why we rebranded the company to Onyx Homes. If you don't already know, Onyx symbolizes protection, and that really is the meaning behind the brand, and that's how we feel for our clients. So that has really been our emphasis in 2023, and I personally have made a commitment to, and a lot of our agents have as well too, to share as much information or content just like this as possible to keep not just our clients that we're actively working with, but somebody who might be looking to make a move 2, 5, 10 years down the road. This type of content we are making is to keep you educated so that you can make the best decisions for your family, for your investments, or whatever it might be. And the reality is, because we do so much business, we talk to a ton of people. Obviously, if we've helped 400 families just in the last 3 or 4 years, then we are talking to way more people that did not end up making that transaction. So when we talk about this, we hear a lot of the same questions over and over and over. over. And this is really how we go and answer those. If you're watching this on YouTube and you didn't get this in your email inbox, make sure you go over to ocmarketupdates.com and register for this newsletter. We send this out every single Friday. We really cover the most important thing we feel is going on whatever week. We start every month with a market update. If you're already on that list and you didn't realize it, that's the cadence. But we really want to make sure that you, our consumer, are educated, whether you're moving or not. So like I said, consumers, just like you, are demanding better, as you should be. And we are going to continue our commitment to deliver as much value as we can back to the consumer marketplace, helping you make better decisions for your family, for your investments, or whatever it might be. There are so many options for you to choose from. We know there's about 2 million real estate agents in Orange County, and our goal is really to just deliver you as much value as possible so that if you are looking to move in 10 years, don't worry, we are not going anywhere, so we'd be happy to help you when that time comes. But if you can get some free information, free value from us all the way along the way, I love that too. All right, so in 2023, we will end the year helping 141 people through their real estate transaction. And one thing that I am so incredibly proud of with our company, Onyx Homes, is that we have only 5-star reviews from our clients. So my ask here at the end of the year is that if these two things are met, I have one request. Number one, if you feel like you've gotten something valuable from some content that we've made, maybe it's this video, maybe it's one in the past, and you feel like we've earned it, if you could leave us a 5-star review on our business page. If you're reading this in your email, the link is down at the bottom. And if you are on our blog or our YouTube channel, it'll be in the description down below. You'll be able to find it somewhere. And there are huge bonus points if you put in the name of your agent that you're working with. If you're not, you can put my name, Christian Stubbs. I don't even think I introduced myself in this video, but that's my name, Christian Stubbs, team leader here at Onyx Homes. If you could do that and how you receive value from us, that would be fantastic and greatly appreciated. Like I said, only if you feel like we've earned it. If you've got value from us and you feel like we've earned a 5-star review, go to reviewonyxhomes.com. You can leave that review. It can be super simple, but I would greatly appreciate it. Honestly, you have no idea how much that would mean. And before you go, I've got one more thought, is the word consumer or customer in the real estate business is something that a lot of people I don't think really understand. And frankly, I think for different agents, it means different things. So I'll go ahead and give you our definition of customer or consumer, and client is even different from there as well too. But let's talk about just overall customer. I would consider you watching this video as a consumer or a customer of Onyx Homes. And if you reached out and said, hey, you know what, Christian or one of our agents, we would love to work with you, buying, selling, investing, or helping, financing, whatever it is, we would love to work with you guys, then I would say that is how we can really clarify as a client. But one of the biggest misconceptions is that client is like somebody that's already bought or sold, or a past client, if you think of it that way. And we don't feel that way at all. I have clients that I've been working with for 2 or 3 years, and they have not purchased or sold anything with us at all. We have been giving value to them all the way up until they eventually do have their transaction, and we're gonna help them through that. So that is the idea of a consumer with our company, Onyx Homes. So if you're thinking of 2 years, 3 years, or even 6 months is too long to reach out, to ask questions, to get involved, to get connected, that's not true at all. We are totally happy to help you. If you're thinking about moving in a couple of years, that is where we're able to help out more than if you're moving tomorrow. That process is a lot faster and it's a lot more stressful on everybody, especially you as the consumer. So I just wanted to give a little bit of clarification there. When I'm saying consumer or client, I'm not talking about people who have already bought or sold with us. You could be a consumer or a client that has been working with us for several years, and it doesn't mean you have to have a closed transaction with us. So I wanted to clear that up, but I appreciate you guys. If you feel like we've earned it and you've got some value from us, go to reviewonyxhomes.com. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.